Hi, I'm Jess from Phoenix Coaching, and today I'm going to talk about a really important muscle. It's called the transversus abdominus, and it's our deep core muscle. Now, it's responsible for stabilization of the whole system, and they say that stabilization must precede force. So whenever we're looking to perform an activity such as lifting an object or throwing a ball, say, we need the system to be strong and stable. So to illustrate this, we've got our pirate boat and we've got our cannonball off the back of the boat, and we're firing a cannonball from the cannon. So the boat is representative of the core, or this deep core muscle, the TVA, transversus abdominus TVA. And the cannonball is representative of, say, if we're throwing a punch, if we're a boxer, or if we're a tennis player sending a serve, or if we're a weightlifter lifting a weight. This is like firing the cannonball, or picking something up at work. So we need a strong boat to be able to create the stabilization to fire the cannon. Now, if we don't have a strong boat or strong core, then it's kind of like trying to fire a cannonball from a canoe. So if you imagine what might happen if you've not got a strong base, a strong foundation, strong support, whenever you launch the cannonball or the punch or lift the weight, whatever it's going to be, you're going to tear that boat apart, and it can lead often to many injuries. So when the core isn't strong, this can be what causes the shoulder problem, the knee problem, the back problem. So what we want to do is we want to get this muscle from a canoe into a battleship, so everything we do is strong. So if someone came to me saying, listen, I want to get stronger, I wouldn't start by working the biceps or the legs or anything like that. I'd always start with the core, because you can get so many strength gains just by working this muscle. So to give you a bit more of a visual representation of this muscle within the system, here we've got in the green, this is the TVA muscle. So you can see it's like a really big muscle, really thin muscle, but very big, covers a lot of area, so sits right next to the organs. So this is what creates stabilization for the system, and it links the bottom half of the body, the legs and hips, to the top half of the body. So if we're like a baseball player throwing a ball, the whole body's involved. So this muscle helps to transfer force from the legs to the upper body, or like if you're a boxer, the punch starts in the legs. So it's through this core muscle that force is transferred. Now, many people have this core muscle deconditioned or not firing at all. Many things can cause this. So if we have sort of significant back trauma, stomach operations, digestive troubles, or women around the time of the monthly cycle, these can all shut this muscle down and decondition it. So once it's shut down, it can be difficult to get it going again. So I'm going to show you an exercise called the 4-point tummy vacuum to get this muscle first fired up and then strong, which can help with many issues. It can help with your gym performance, as well as with back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, because it creates more stabilization in the whole system. So to perform this exercise, we're coming into the 4-point position. Now, it can be helpful to put a stick on your back so that we have 3 points of contact: sacrum, upper body, like shoulders and head. And we want a nice gap in between the stick and the lower back. Now, the exercise, we breathe all of the air out of the body. So we breathe out, then pull the belly button in and hold for 10 seconds. So I'm holding with no air in my lungs. After 10 seconds, I breathe out, catch my breath. I breathe in rather, catch my breath. Then I go for the next rep, breathe out, hold your breath. Pull the belly button in, hold. I breathe in, catch my breath, and then breathe out again. Breathe out, pull the belly button in, hold for 10 seconds, and then breathe in and catch my breath. So just to clarify on that exercise, the exercise is performed with no air in the lungs at all. Because what happens is we breathe out, we pull the belly button up, and then the organs actually act as weights for the muscle. So this exercise has a great knack of finding the imbalances within this muscle. So sometimes people feel it in the middle, at the top, lower down, around the sides, or if the muscle is weak around the back, where it inserts into the spine, then you may feel it around these areas of the spine as well. And this is why this muscle is potentially a game changer in terms of back pain. It's because it wraps all the way around much like a corset or a weight belt and actually inserts into the spine here. So when it contracts, it actually stabilizes the spine and keeps the spine in a good place. So the spine itself is kind of like floating within a sea of muscle. So if all the muscles around it are tensioned nicely, then the spine is nice and supported, and instances of back pain can be less and less, because many back problems are often rooted in this muscle not contracting and working efficiently due to the reasons discussed earlier. So hope that's helpful. Feel free to send over any questions and have a great day.